Hello and welcome back. So the explosion in data science has created or redefined several careers. Data science and machine learning are relatively new careers in the applied space. Role confusion is rampant in this space. Currently, there are only three, top-tier careers within this space. They include the data scientist, the machine learning engineer, and the data engineer. The one that's getting all the press and the most famous of these is the one that's dwindling the fastest, and it's the data scientist. The data scientist role has academic origins. Therefore, many data scientists have solid math and statistics skills, and many will have advanced degrees. Many will also have business acumen and analytical skills. However, as a general rule, they're not really good with data, and they're not really good at programming. The second role is the machine learning engineer. Machine learning engineers use programming languages to work through the machine learning process. The default language for working with data in the applied space is SQL or SQL. And it's often the top skill that companies look for in their machine learning engineers. Machine learning engineers build models that make predictions. Two programming languages used often in this space are Python and R. R is starting to die out. Python is taking the lead in the applied space. Now, R still has a very strong foothold in academia. Machine learning engineers will often be responsible for performance, optimization, and aiding in deploying of the final model. The third Tier 1 role is the data engineer. Data engineers manage large amounts of changing data in a variety of formats. Most companies have structured data, like data housed in a relational database, and unstructured data, like text files sitting on a file system. The data engineer will focus on the development, deployment, management, and optimization of data pipelines and infrastructure. Now, one role that often gets confused with the data science role is that of the data analyst. In the US, the data analyst is not a technical role, right? It is an entry-level role. In the applied space, in the US, a data analyst is someone who uses SQL or other third-party tools like Tableau to create reports, and that's it. Often, the data analyst, sometimes called a business analyst, now there's some distinction between the two, oftentimes the terms will be used interchangeably, will sit outside information technology. The scope of the technical skills required to be a data analyst isn't the same as those required for data science, machine learning, or the data engineering role. However, the role does provide you with an entry-level role, learning data, and more importantly, the ability to use SQL day in and day out. The stronger your data and your SQL skills, the better time you're going to have in the real world, because so much of what we do is data-driven.